Okay, let's do a start here. What is this? Episode? Not an episode. This is stream number 4. It's been a minute. What do we got here? We got the back rooms. We got the hidden AE2 network that I just broke. So I do not remember exactly what's different. I just had a hiccup with the AE2 system. I'm trying to fix that. I was moving my smeltery this morning here before I decided to might as well stream just for fun. A little bit of automation going on down here. Really cool climb mechanic and a little bit of automation up here. I don't exactly have a goal because, looking at the quest book, beat that. Basically, I just have to progress through some tiers of things. Farming, barely started any farming. The main reason I'm not doing these better mulches for the Tanzia stuff is I need to get into Mechanism, which is not my favorite mod. I never really liked it. And then I just barely started, as you can see, deep mob learning, more machines. I've got a pretty decent AE2 infrastructure set up, so there's really not much reason to do this stuff besides just getting the quest. I didn't realize this was so complete, but this is like it's just exploration. I've been to the end. There's no dragon. Could not afford a dragon. And this is where it gets complicated. It's just boom, have everything. I guess I haven't done Twilight. So that is the State of the Union. Anyways, yeah, I was working on this Tinker Smelter this morning before my AE2 system died, and I realized I have a power issue. So probably should grab a wrench too before the power goes out again. And maybe some charcoal. I almost wonder if I should have a backup chest of like a couple things. Um, maybe block of quartz. Let's see if we can spell quartz here. Nice. Yeah. Let's put a chest right there of a couple emergency supplies. And I probably should have another wrench as well, because wrenches are kind of maybe nice in an emergency. I don't know. And quartz. Just trying to get power back. That's the idea. A couple of those cables. The big thing is a generator. I'll probably be keeping that generator here, but just having extra charcoal. Wasting time right now. Okay. So, this battery. We need some juice. These bones are in the way. I think I'm just going to jam power right into this cable because why not? Yeah, so let's do that. And then the controller should start losing energy. This is the wrong type of wrench. Oh, let's get another one of those wrenches plus this one. Throw one of those there. Okay, how much? What's the network tool actually is what I want, right? The network. How much do these things cost? One Mississippi. 10. No. What's that thing called? Add applied. It's like a chip. Oh, it just came in. Okay, let's do that maybe. Yeah, so we are losing. Oh, we're gaining power. Interesting. I must have lost power because I'm powering it in a weird way where I'm actually powering the subnet first and then it comes in to the side where I should probably just have a dedicated. For right now, I'm not trying to worry about keeping anything pretty. Nice. These, oddly enough, are probably the best thing I have for moving power around. Oh no. Ooh. Okay, let's do. Where's my wrench? Of course, this isn't a real wrench either. I think I'm done with this tool. That was just for information. Let's clear that. Okay, so let's set that. Wait, I'm doing this all wrong. This is actually supposed to be... I don't know what I'm thinking. That's putting power in. Now let's do that. But of course, we're going to have it come off the side here. A little awkward. And I don't think there's going to be a channel issue, but at the same point, I'm just going to make sure, in case I do something weird there, that's just power going in. What else? I can put these bone blocks away, the wrench away, put the cables away, this away. This thing has a little bit of fuel. Yeah, so let's just put it here as like safekeeping. That's if we need to get power back. I don't know why. I don't think I need this stuff anymore. I think it's just a matter of cleaning up the basement a bit. Yeah. If I could make it where there's no real reason to come down here, then I could clean up that ugly cable going through the base. What is it here? Build to me. This is such an amazing tool. There's probably a couple things that make it so I could never go back to vanilla Minecraft. You know, vein miner, obviously. This is pretty sweet. And let's just pop in range of 1. Just tidy up those corners. Good. So I actually have way too much stuff. This thing is now full. We can actually turn that clock off. I think I'm going to get rid of this connection. So the whole purpose of this smeltery was literally just to make seared stuff. But now I've got 2 barrels that are completely full. There's no real reason to run any of these clocks anymore. I'll probably leave the seared furnace. It'd be nice to get that upstairs too. I kind of forgot about that one. And this was for Snad. Yay. Throw a torch there, so no surprises. Now the question is do I vein mine this? The answer is yes. We'll leave those just in case we decide we didn't want to. This controller should have no purpose in life now. Cool. What are the odds that I can do one of these and slowly walk over to the elevator? Beauty. Let's put, well, these are casts, right? So I think it would make sense to have casts here for at least the moment. Okay, cool. So now, even though this is not very far away, I keep running back here to put items in. So it would be nice to actually get AE2 over there. So what I was imagining was possibly even having brick, I think. Which one's the middle? I guess pattern is the middle terminal. Why does it seem off? 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we don't have... Oh, that explains why everything's off. We don't have another craft. Do I have another crafting bench? I do. Hey, how's it going? Just thinking out loud to myself. Cool. So I'm thinking it would be nice to have, again, I don't have a wireless terminal yet. Let's get another, how do we spell terminal? Let's get another 4 of those. Nice. Okay. Let's do a crafting terminal. No CPUs available. Oh yeah, the cobble? The smelter is plugged. Is it literally just... Oh, it's got no fuel. Of course. Of course, I have to make a way better... I asked for so many bricks. Way better furnace machine. Weird. Oh, nice. Working on a Saturday. It's probably actually a shame that I'm inside playing video games. It's very nice out right now. But it'll be nice out after lunch as well. Okay, so terminal. Let's just do... Why did that not work? I need to get acceleration cards as well. We asked for 100? Nice. Love being greedy. Oh. Even though it's a ladder, I'm going to try to climb the wall like that. So can we boost you? I didn't realize there were so many. Here's a question then. We're making... It's never going to ask for the top ones to run? That was just a massive waste of acceleration cards. Actually, there's not even acceleration cards put in there. 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. What about this one? 5, 5, 5. Maybe that's good enough for now, because I'm going to use the top. Huh. I'm still trying to make a terminal. Terminal, crafting, boom. And then cable. I would love to have a couple hundred. Can we do it? Nice. And I probably need cobblestone as well. At least a few more pieces to do some building. Some torches like so. I think I do like the idea of having terminal right here in the middle. Cool. We go down like so for now. Should I do facades? I'll do facades after I finish. So you're going to be a controller. Nice. Put a torch there. There is no controller there. And we have to jump down. Whoop. That was almost not anything to land on. I'm going to have a bit of a various scaffold here. Let's do 7. Or is that too much? Oh, boom. Okay. So now in terms of subnets and channels and all that jazz, I gotta look at what we have going on. Of course, I have no nice way to get up. Place needs a roof. Oh yeah, channels. So, we are going down. Well, this doesn't make sense. There's no... Oh yeah, that is a channel. You know what? The way I have this wired is not any better than the other way. This is actually part of the P2P. Well, so we need dense. That would be kind of nice to throw a couple smarts in. Just to have them on available. And then the cables. Okay. And we're going to want tunnels. And tunnels... Tunnels should actually have a recipe. Is this interface pattern? Okay. Molecular. Boom. All right. So let's grab those two tunnels and maybe let's sleep the weather away. I mean, I was only using a couple pieces, but I don't think I like it. I'm also wondering too if subnet should have a special color. Just to be like, that could be interesting. What would be a color that I would associate only with subnets? Whoop. I mean, white is what I'm thinking about. Because right now I have black kind of as a power thing. It would be a little nice just to look at. I mean, by that logic, this should be black too, because it's just power. White. White is kind of what I associate with power because of the quartz. Maybe. The nice thing is the subnet wouldn't weirdly connect to other stuff. Yeah, let's do that. So can we clear this and then copy that configuration? Right, C4, 3-5, nice. I'm also imagining a scenario where you would leave the dense things as fluics, maybe. There. Hopefully my magnet's grabbing all of those. You still on? Nice. White. Okay. So P2P tunnel on there. And if I do this right, I shouldn't have to come down here much anymore. This is just like a trunk, right? No elevator. Nice. Cut right through that. Well, what is this again? This is just extra stuff. Ooh, I should be careful about this because I actually might want... I might want to just convert this whole thing to its own. Yeah, fluids will be my main net. It makes sense that the main net would. Let's do that, maybe. I like the idea. Yeah. So now this terminal will be offline. We can break this. I wonder if this should be... Yeah. So if we do that, get rid of this, and we can bring up a dense. And bring up another one. Cool. Right? But here comes the problem with the facades. I gotta program it, I suppose. Unlinked? How is that possible that C435 is unlinked? It's not possible. Okay, we got two different colors for sure. Offline. Okay, good. Whoop. Thought I saw a mob. Okay, so that's... I guess I could climb up here, right? And get like a bit of a better look. So this one's unlinked. That one is linked. Okay, so this one is going to have a new number. For a something. And I'll have to jump down here to program this. That's done. That's good. And actually, as dumb as it is, I gotta fix gotta fix this one cable. Okay, so let's get the concrete, the panel. Make a bit more room in my inventory. Okay, so you're gonna be like that, and then we actually have to vein mine. Well, we're gonna need a big tile. Patch that hole in the wall. Go up. Perfect. Okay. So now we're only using 29. Oh, 29 out of 32. That's actually quite a bit of channels. I should be able to vein mine this now with not ruining my entire life. Hopefully. We'll know when the system goes down. So yeah, I'll go back down here one more time. Famous last words. That's not true. So now we gotta go like this. The colors make it so much easier. Perfect. So we go down, we're gonna have access there. Boom, boom, boom. Good stuff. Now, what can I do with for facades? Just to remember. Ooh, I could do white concrete. Can we do white concrete? Uh-huh. I mean, there is black concrete. Let's maybe do that. Thought I was making a pattern. That's an interface. I gotta make a pattern. Do this. No, that's not what I want either. I want to make this. We don't have ink sacks, though, is the problem. What is the use? What is the use of this again? It's for generators. Ooh, there is pulverized coal. What are the odds that that has a... It does. Charcoal. Okay. And will that work? So if we ask for more concrete, but let's ask for 200. There. Boom. So let's put this here. Ooh, I didn't realize that. Broke like that. It should be locked. The hopper must have overfed. Doesn't matter. Anchors. Wonder if they should be big tile or should this be plain? Anchors. Let's do 32. Got no control of this mouse. Now, do I like the look of this? Kind of super dark, but I don't hate it, to be honest. And I was going to do brick here, but I guess it is kind of interesting. Who's shooting at me? Don't tell me it's people inside there. Okay, interesting. I think I like the line. It kind of breaks it up. And I completed that, so that's nice. So if we have 7 stairs there, I don't know if I need to be symmetrical, but I kind of 4, 5, 6, 7. We're doing symmetrical, as long as it's odd, right? Well, that's not what we want. And I think we're actually good for bricks, other than the fact that I think I was going to clean up this edge and never go back here. Let's do some kind of a thing to the wall there. Let's pop some of you back there. Smeltery could be a lot taller. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Having this thing here is a nice quality of life upgrade. I guess I never grabbed charcoal, did I, to fill? The next thing would be getting a good furnace, too. I'm always on, so it just destroyed my require redstone. But when we turn it on, it doesn't have to be 15 either, does it? 15's massive. Yeah, just like that. If we did an area every clock cycle, potentially that could be more efficient. Maybe. We'd have to just guess. But it just wouldn't blast through the fuel. It's probably too early. You're gonna run. What, run for a second? But then be off for like 5 minutes? Probably not enough. 10. What does that work? 20 ticks is a second. Times 6. 60 is a minute. I'm having a hard time with math here. 20 ticks is a second. 20 divided by that number is like, was that 15 seconds? Wait, is that what that says? No, that's just a redstone signal. Let's do it this way. 20 ticks is a second. times by 60 seconds is a minute. So that's a minute. I feel like that's a reasonable amount of time to not be harvesting anything. I don't know if it's exactly timed right and all that jazz. Ooh, we can get more seeds now. This is a good way to do this, I think. What is our seed situation? Not amazing, perhaps. Could be better. What am I looking for? Looking for Inferium 1. Nice. $44. Hmm. Maybe one of the last acts to do is get this blimp. I don't have any fuel though. That was a mistake. I guess the smelter is going to come down. Hey, how's it going? Good morning indeed. Ladder. Let's actually upgrade these ladders to that. Not too bad. This was kind of my starter base. I was thinking about keeping it in 4 chunks, which you can see from the minimap I did. However, I decided I wanted to try and make it something a little fancier. So I've got this stuff going on here. Got a little bit of automation, not a whole lot, but I'm just kind of building it as I need. And this is the real beauty though, is this room. I have, let me just climb this wall here. I have this massive setup of basically every sapling I want, and there's 4 of them. So if that is whatever type that is, I can't tell. Wrong account. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of sweet, eh? So this is overkill, and I'm probably never going to wire it up. But when I was designing it, I wanted the ability to. So what I discovered, no, so that's actually kind of the interesting thing. I don't know if I'm going to wire it up like I was saying, but can I grab I don't have a wireless terminal and it's screwed me up here. Uh-oh. We ran out of power again? But how? Oh no, we actually ran out of power. Is my mob simulations ruining everything? That's not good. This thing ran out of power? Hold the phone. We have an issue. Well, why is that not working? It's burning them, but why is it not moving a stack? It's supposed to move a stack of leaves. This is a really sketchy setup, as you can tell. But move a stack. Round robin? Does round robin help at all? Oh, it's preferring leaves, and the leaves isn't a full stack, and it's getting stuck on that. It's like inefficient. Random slot or order. Do them in order. Hmm. I'm getting way sidetracked here. I don't think so, but that's worth checking. See, this is me being really cheap when I first started building the system, and it's kind of, I guess I'm outgrowing it. It does not seem like it. Like, I could be using coal or something, you know, but I just decided I have all these extra saplings and leaves from what I was going to show you over there. And for a long time, it was actually fueling the system. But the problem is now we are not making anywhere near the amount of juice we should be making. Okay. Unfortunately, this does not seem to be making power. Well, that's going to take a hot minute. So let's try to go back to what I was saying before. Oh yeah, I was coming here. Yes, yes. That's actually a whole other side story. It took me a very long time to figure out how to turn channels back on. Yeah, they're back on. Because I am stubborn like that. This was working so good, and then now it's just, okay, you know what? Look at that. Leaves are in everything, but it's just going through power so quickly. What's almost like, what do you call it? When you just hate making things easy, hate yourself, misogynistic or something. I can't think of the word. Yeah, this is not working at all. This is terrible. Okay, so what I have here for exactly the situation, because I ran into it before, is I have a generator that is going to power this. Okay, and I've got extra charcoal in there. So what I was going to say was I wanted a lever. That was the whole reason for getting sidetracked. Well, here's the thing. So I'll go to that first. When you go into the configs for AE2, the channels are disabled, so you turn them on, but then also you discover later the dense channels are turned off, and so are P2P tunnels. And so you have to actually, and there might be a couple other things. So you got to go through and you got to turn those on. So then this would show up. But the problem is when I clicked on it, there was no recipe. And it's because, and this took a long time to figure out, the block of coal is actually skystone, but skystone was also disabled. And it's not easy for me to tell what the item ID of skystone was. So because skystone was disabled and it wasn't immediately obvious to me that it was, I had to look up a recipe on Google. I'm like, okay, I'll make it the block of coal, so at least it's kind of expensive, because in my mind a block of coal is even more pricey than just basic skystone. But that's what I had to do to turn them back on. But anyways, because I'm using channels and all that, notice this whole network here is a subnet. So my main network's over there, and then we have this network. So it's got its own little controller doing things. So we have, 32 channels that way, that way, that way. We're only using 11, 6 and 12 apparently. What I was going to also have was level emitters. So when I decided I had enough of a certain resource, because we're going to use lots of iron, right? I'm never going to have too much iron. But let's say copper. We don't use much copper in this pack. I was going to have a level emitter. Oh, I do have levers on here already. Yeah, that's the exact idea. You got it. And I had to experiment with this because I didn't realize this at first, but bonsais actually have a really cool feature. Redstone disables them. I didn't know that. I was trying to disable these, what do you call it? Pipes. So the fact that I can disable the trees, it actually stops the growing animation, which actually improves performance, believe it or not. And I measured that with, what's it called? Leg goggles. So I installed leg goggles on the pack so I could profile both my FPS and the world tick. And that's why I guess I have levers. I left them. When I turned every single one of these off and disabled all growing animations, the performance noticeably improved. So if I ever have issues, which I doubt I'll play the world long enough, I could disable each as needed. Yeah. But and the thing is I don't, you know, these drawers, right? These drawers are pretty slick. Are these filing cabinets? Whoops, that's not what we want to do. I guess you can have like 10 folders and it's basically unlimited storage. It's like in the trillions or something. But notice leaves 0, saplings 1,000. That's why I decided I might as well burn, you know, saplings and leaves. Here we go. Yeah, but it's not enough, is it? Oh, what's a cursed sound? Oh, the filing cabinet. I was thinking, can I turn something down for you? But no, I'm never going to open those again. So that is kind of my world tour. What is this from? I don't know why I have that on me. Let's make some room in the inventory. So yeah, my thinking was, could you put a level limiter on your AE2 system to output a redstone signal when there are X number of resource? I don't know how many hours, but I guess there is, like, there's not that normal thing. Not that many hours. Time played like a day, day and a half, whatever that is. Yeah, like you've worked with level emitters before, right? Yeah, you saw it there. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay with the stream, I think. Or there, it might be like longer than I think it is. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you knew this. Thought I was making level emitters. Am I not? Storage bus. We don't have a recipe for a storage bus. We gotta fix that ASAP. We don't have a recipe for a piston, though, is the problem. Aha, we don't. I'll fix that later. I don't know why I did that. Bus. Isn't it? It's the greatest. Like, as you see it grow. Oh, it's just the I love it too. It's amazing. Check out my molecular assembler. So it's only a little guy, but I have it set up so I have a P2P channel. So I got 32 channels going to going in there, and then because there's channels, I'll have another 32 going that way. So that's pretty sweet, I think. Anyway. Oh, a terminal. Yeah, exactly. Where's the best place to tie in here? Nowhere. Nowhere's the best place. This is a cool thing I like about level emitters. Whoops. There's no elevator to get down here. Okay, so we got channels. So then if I wanted to make a subnet, as you know, I'm assuming. My little workshop. So if you have a storage bus facing the wrong thing, an interface, the storage bus is basically, you know, treating whatever you have on that side as like its own little network. So if I had, let's say, a storage bus tied to a chest, you know, with the seared stone, that's going to be a bad example. Let's do building gadgets because we know those, we only have one set. There's no power because I'm dumb. So let's add some power. Let's kind of your real basic storage subnet. Right, makes sense. So what I kind of, this may be obvious, but I only made the realization somewhat recently, is these level emitters. Like if I wanted to have, can I drag this here? Emit when levels are above the limit of 1. Ooh, but it's going to be the wrong thing. What else could I do? Let's do ladders. Yeah, we know we only have... If we have more than one ladder in, it's going to see it and it's going to know about that. But what's interesting is there's some times where I don't want the main network to see this network. I want it like the reverse. If I did it the reverse, where you have an interface and a storage bus, this is my grand master plan. Whether or not I'll actually get to it is a whole other side thing. But now, this network, you know, we can because it's the reverse, we can no longer see that way. Probably also helps that I have power. Yeah. So we can no longer see that way, but this network, does it cause TPS issues? I don't think so. So, long story short, now this level emitter, this network can't see that direction. So even though there's ladders, you know, in this, what should be a subnet, because it's made on the reverse, it's only this network that gets to see my main network. And the reason that is interesting is you could do like the exact reverse. I could have, where's these stupid ladders? As long as we have more than one, you know, ladder, it's on. Pull them out, it's off. So what you could do with this setup is actually have a controller. I hope this makes sense because I feel like I'm maybe not explaining it exactly how I want. Let's say you had a subnet like this, however you're going to do it. So now you have a small, tiny subnet that's not my main network, but you've got a bunch of channels on it. We now have, you know, 32 channels. We can make this as big as we want, but we could have this whole subnet just be level emitters. And so now in this version of Minecraft, level emitters use a channel in 1.12. So it makes using level emitters very feasible because before people didn't like to use them because they wasted a channel. But because they're on their whole other network, you can make it as big as you want. So, long story short, while he gets in the blimp. How do we go up in this beast? My blimp can no longer go up. What an undramatic exit. Oh, I hate this thing. I didn't realize this blimp was garbage. The blimp is junk. It can't go up anymore. That's so disappointing. I added the blimp when it was just an airboat. It could go higher, so maybe it's because I converted it to like the wrong model or something. But it's pathetic. Horizontal blimp, yeah. Okay, so let's grab these back before I forget about them. Yeah. Apologies, you probably know this stuff, but I just discovered it, or I thought of it like recently when I was designing this, because I'm thinking, man, I'm gonna have a lot of channels if I have an emitter. I think there's like roughly 28 of these. So I was thinking 28 channels being used by those level emitters is kind of costly. Of course, I could make a bigger controller and it's not a big deal. But if I made a subnet off this, so even though this thing's a subnet off the main, I could make another subnet that's blue and have it look at this thing and then have level emitters off of it. And it kind of keeps things all nice and clean. But one thing I noticed is in newer versions of Minecraft, like 1.20, they got rid of channels on level emitters. So going forward, it's not a good design. But right now, I think it's kind of neat. What's going on with this beast? Yeah, so we've got a severe power issue. Yeah, so that's the... I think we talked about this before. I learned so much from that person. Can we get up here? I don't know what mod adds the ability to climb. I'm hitting shift and kind of climbing. I don't know what mod adds that. No, it wouldn't be that. I believe they do. Level emitters for sure use channels. That's one of the reasons why I think... Is it Nami Factory? I can't remember. No, that's still 1.12. Yeah. Is that the... You're making a joke, right? Because I was like, is it called Spider-Man? I don't know what it is, but I want it in all of my mod packs from now on. Like the fact that I can just be building and just like, scale this wall like that and not have flight. Like I don't like creative flight. I like the idea of climbing the wall though. It's kind of cool. But anyways, this was a thing that actually was a random idea I had, and it actually works out really well. Because you can tell there's a lot of channels being wasted, right? If you've watched TKH, he showed some pretty good designs. But what's cool about this setup, this T for toast I have, that channels are disabled, okay? I have 8, 8, 8, kind of similar to what TKH showed. But on the side, I can also do another 8. So it's not a lot, but I can have 16 basically blue channels, like 16 times 32 coming into here. 16 times 32 going that way and going that way. And of course, the channels in the middle are wasted. And the channels here are kind of wasted, but they're more for show. I think for a lot of mod packs, I'm probably going to keep using this T because I think it's kind of neat. And you get like quite a bit. 16 times, was that 48 channels? It's a ton. That's my TED Talk. Let's do pistons. Is there a recipe for pistons? There is not. Let's do pistons, and then doing pistons again for some reason. A molecular. Good. So I also had an idea too. You know how you can do the export into a... Probably saying things that you already know about. I should probably have this on a recipe as well. I mean, if I need it, I might as well automate it, right? that a spider in my peripherals? The annoying thing is too, I can't disable creeper explosions. So I don't necessarily want them. How fast is that going to happen? We can look up at our wall. We can barely make out the writing, but it shows a 1. I wish you could make that picture like a little bit bigger. That's taken a long time to craft, actually. That's not good. Well, that's the problem, is this mod pack, yeah, it doesn't use a lot of those. There's a lot of weird things. What else have I noticed that they don't use or they've disabled? For being a 1.12 pack, there's a really weird number of mods that are not in it, and then ones that are disabled. Like Mechanism, you can't... they got rid of item pipes and power pipes. All there is pressurized and heat. No, you're talking about like the nicer view? So I actually, this is an interesting test. In this world, I've installed a couple mods. Well, mainly leg goggles and then some APIs for it. But I also installed... it came with AE2 stuff. What did I do? I installed something. Well, anyways, I had installed the unofficial fork, like the thing Nami Factory uses. What's it called? Nova's? Neves? It's not. I don't have that one, do I? No. But I installed the unofficial extended whatever that actually adds the nicer crafting status. But it changed a couple things too far from vanilla AE2, so I got rid of it. And what's really cool is I added the mod, played with it for a bit, didn't like it, removed it. It didn't break the game, which is crazy. I kept backups and all that, of course, but I'm kind of shocked I was able to do all that without having it break anything. Okay, show and tell is over. Sometimes it's nice just to have little areas in the base, just a prototype. Okay, so I was coming downstairs to fix the ladder situation. Can't get in there. I kept falling in the smeltery, that's why there's these trap doors here. We're almost at the point. I can... where's my gadget? Did I lose my other gadget? I like to have those on me. Move bases. Keep that. We don't need this. We don't need this. Sometimes it's nice to have crafting tables down here. This bed would probably just be here. And unfortunately, I have these cakes, but I want to move them, but I don't want to deal with them. This is just food. A donut and a bacon tree. Plus cookies, I guess. A couple other saplings. Probably this thing that I should move next. I shouldn't need this ladder, but wait, what is this ladder made out of? This ladder made out of obsidian? Why does that ladder take so long to break? That's probably the worst experience I've ever had in Minecraft, is dealing with that. I don't know why I'm cleaning up this area, but maybe it'll be something. But for right now, it was too small. When I thought of playing this pack, I really thought I could kind of condense it all into just a 4-block area, but I forget the smelteries take up so much room. But yes, emergency escape. Should just dump all of this stuff in here. It's just taking up too much room. Now I hope you keep your inventory. Oh, look at that. There is a diamond cobble gem that I forgot about. That's crazy. It's just in the floor over the void. Usually don't try to do that. Best tool in the game right there. Okay, so lava gen's fine for now. Might as well pick this up. Might as well recover those, but we'll leave that. This guy might be nice to bring upstairs. Whoop, that scared me. And put the cocoa beans on automation, so those aren't even that important anymore. I might as well just pack those up. That's good enough for now. The garden's another day. I don't have room for that smelter yet, even though I really should be working on that. I got a couple things I have to do. One of them is a mob killing facility. Later. You know what? I should grab food too. Have a good one. Pop this in here. Seared stone. Hobble. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do with those now that they're full. Do some upgrades. Chest builder. Oh, plastic. I forgot about plastic. Industrial foregoing. That's three. Oof. Oh my goodness. Mineral? Mineral is so high. We have baseline mineral wood at 5. Interesting. How are we doing here for power? I don't know what stole my power. Huh. I want to get a coffee here. Okay. Re readjust that. I'd love to have some kind of an alarm or something. So if I wanted to get into, you can't make those, you have to harvest them, and the bonsai plant unfortunately does not harvest them. And that doesn't even make them, which is interesting. A tree extractor, iron gears. Oh, I was doing so many things. Let's clear that. We wanted to get into industrial foregoing. I don't know how to spell foregoing tree extractor area for latex for the large backpack, right? And then there was something else. Tinkers, smeltery, and furnace because of armor, weapons, and AE2 furnace. A better furnace. Can't spell. Good enough. That will hopefully remind me what I am trying to do here. So let's go to let's go get these books. Probably not super important I grab those, but there. And yeah, I'll leave that there in case I want to use it, but it is awkward. So I don't know, should I just have like, I think I should have items hanging on the wall. This stupid thing won't fly anymore, that's cool. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Where did you come from? Oddly enough, he's not mad at me. Who else is here? Oh, it's just you guys trapped. I thought something was going to explode there. I can't see myself needing more of those. So let's put that there. So we want called like a manual. Open computers. I kind of forgot open computers was in here. That's a whole other rabbit hole. Book. Is it a guide? Traveler's Guide for the Twilight. Oh, interesting Mistcraft is in here. Advancement book stand. That's actually kind of cool. I'm trying to find a Tinker's Manual. Do they not have them in this version? Oh, no, books, of course. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's make a stack of these things, because I never think I need that many, but then do something like that. That's what it's called, materials. Huh? What is this? Armory. Oh, there goes the first book. A book. So searching book does not work? What about dollar sign book? What about Percent book. No. Well, hashtag book. No. Hmm. Oh, there's not interesting. There's not that many pieces of armor in this version. Okay. Well, maybe I set up. We don't have lava getting made anymore, too. This is kind of problematic. Okay, so let's do this. Then let's do seared. And let's grab a bunch of these. Let's just get something set up here. It's nice to have one available on the top. Maybe? I don't think it needs to be much bigger than this because I don't intend for it to have large batches. It's just for making weapons and armor. Okay, cool. So now, got all those. I feel like I'll make. Oh, that was a lot. Whoops. Yeah, this should be a chest, but having it face that way. Okay, good. And if I made this one a basin, we need 2, so 5. Tinkers. What casting? I thought. What do I have? So 5 of those. 1 of these. Okay, good. That. Do something. This. Okay, cool. This thing, oddly enough, it's just it'll be its own little thing, it would seem. Faucet. There. So let's put those in there. That in there. Cool. I think I would like to make obsidian. Cold-blooded tool. I don't have a sword. I don't have a cast. We'll have to change that. There's no point trying to worry about duping gold. Just make a bunch of gold casts. Actually, that could be an interesting use of this corner. Where could all this stuff go? Whatever. Out of the way for now. Yeah, so I wanted to do seared. No, let's just do brick. We already have brick. Let's do some castings. Because if I do that, and if we do something like this, what I can do then is have a couple things that are kind of special. I need 2 more faucets. And then 2 more drums. Okay, good. So you can go there, unused, and then this will get moved. Yeah, that's where it would be nice too to have more room just to fill special things without having to break stuff all the time. That's kind of my theme here. And then seared to drain, right? Yeah, whoops, can't. Okay. So the smeltery gonna have a couple nice slick options. That's for draining. This is for draining gold. Nice. Okay, cool. Love that. Hard carbon is the next thing I'm kind of curious about. Hard carbon. Okay, so diamond and coal, which is kind of interesting. And liquefacted coal. So the ratios are going to be something like that, maybe? I can't believe how slow this is. I guess that's kind of what I was thinking with for that thing, wasn't I? Now, what if I did 1, 2, 3, but actually had one of these as a to match that? Leave that one open. So I only need one more of the table. Okay. And then we need a lot more of these seared thingies. There. At least that way I'll have extra. He's trying to shoot me. Cool. And then one last one to this guy. Now we can just put casts there, and we've got a whole bunch of gold, and it's ready for the next time. That's nice. Now, what is this thing? A yo-yo. I don't think we care about yo-yos right now. And oh, it's a yo-yo again. thought you needed to make... Oh, this is where I do it. So we got boots, pants, chest plate, whatever this thing is, whatever that is. This. What's this thing? A polishing kit. So that's like repairing armor. I mean, maybe just to have. And I was wanting to make a bow. Even a cleaver? Do we have cleaver already? No. What else makes a cleaver? Okay, that's fine. So the other thing would be like a bow. But the question is, a long bow is powerful, long range, high damage, less mobile than the shorter one. There's the crossbow. I guess the longbow could be interesting to try. So it's the limb and the string. The limb. Okay, cool. I don't know why I clicked on that. So we need all of these pieces. And this piece, and this is the plate. Okay, plus the limb. And I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Okay, so now that I have this, we can actually make manulin. Let's pour a bunch of these casts. Really, I could have a bunch of gold casts set up right now. Lots of diamond. So we should just make a ton of hard carbon, maybe. I think I will do that. So it would be nice to have like a hopper feeding into... Well, that melts pretty quick, actually. I'm sure that's too much coal now, but we can waste it. Cool. So now I can upgrade my sword. Boom. Oh, very nice. That's not what we want. How many more pieces are there? Okay. Now what? I feel like the armor and the plates are going to be the same. And then it's just going to get spicy with the boots, the shirt, and the pants. Those in there. We'll need the helmet. Trying to get too confused. Okay, so I'm reading a guide here. So for a pickaxe, it says you want a hard carbon handle for lightweight, prosperity shard for extra modifier, cobalt pickaxe head. So cobalt. Let's just do a full stack. See if there's any weird mixtures. Huh. Okay, so for pickaxes, it's actually saying... Oh, still not done yet. What's the hard carbon for? So steel, lead, and steel plates, lead trim. Okay, so steel. How much steel do we have? We don't have a ton of steel. It'd be nice to bake steel. Oh, look at the coal and then the iron. We already have way too much. This is like a happy accident. Let's put in about that much iron and lead. Cool. Now, one thing I should do too is... What if I just make more of these drums? They are actually kind of nice for storing stuff. Maybe later I would do something. Probably not, though. Here. So let's do that. Okay. Huh. Make 10? Huh. We can make 8. Nice. We'll fix barrels after. They're not important. Imagine if you had a barrel for your barrels. That'd be crazy. Okay, so hard carbon cores. Wow, what is a core? Oh, these are cores. Interesting. And then a hard carbon handle. Ooh, those take a long time. Okay, so now we want to do cobalt pick heads. We want to do 2 of them. Wonder if I should do another. Wait a second. Cobalt. Does ore work? Or carbon? And then fluoride. You do and fluoride. Something like that. Okay. We got both these have lightweight, but more durability. I feel like I should always use that. We got 2 of those. Probably done with that. I made the wrong one. Nice. What doesn't matter? I guess the metallic doesn't matter just to use it. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, it already is cobalt. Wait, does that mean my other pickaxe is already cobalt? No, but it means I could make another pickaxe, which is crazy. I wish those could hold like 4 items. It's a hard carbon. I got one for you, got one for you, one for the other one. Then one for the other pickaxe. Boom. Those are upgraded. Nice. Let's move on to lead. What did it say? Lead? Lead trim. I wish there was like a visual thing like that would show me what's at the top. Is this version of JEI doesn't. Is this trim? This is trim. We have 4 of these. And if a guy was smart, he would, he would make 2 sets of armor. So steel plates is the next one. But we're not going to make 2 sets of armor. We're going to never die with this armor. Okay, so let's do pants. No. Let's try that again. Love it. Oh, we're wearing armor. Where could I put this? Where it could be kind of interesting to look at, maybe? Probably not. So I did that, and I put all of those back on. And I shift-click it. Oh yeah, that's the ticket there. Okay, so let's pop this on. Let's do hat. Nice. What, sorry, something in my throat there. What, weird piece of armor. Okay, so let's do this and this. Boom. And for some reason I didn't ask for another set. Okay, so that is actually steel. You guys keep making noises and it's scaring me. Okay, so let's do the last piece of, what is this, boots? Nice. So now we are fully decked out. So now all that is done, I'm curious, because this is just something Google told me to do. What is lead? So I have lead on the trim. It subdues knockback, protection from magical attacks. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Okay, and then wrong button. Carbon. Carbon was set to the cores. Lightweight and loss of durability, you're getting attacked. Okay. And then steel plates. Your armor is more effective. Cool. So does this Tinker's armor also work with these? That's pretty slick. So you just walk up, hit that, Bob's your uncle. Love it. Okay, so what else? Binding. Maybe this one I can figure out for myself. No, it's not a binding. It's like a guard or something. Prosperous. Shocking. What, extra. Blocking and getting hurt deals damage to the attacker. Writable. Bonus damage to non-nether mobs. That's interesting. Bonus damage to non-nether mobs. Okay, maybe netherrack, actually. To increase damage to full at full health. No, we're doing that one. Where's the guard? Do we have a guard? Wait, did I make a guard? No. Pop that there. Okay, so all this could be cleaned up. We do not need those anymore. Cool. So we now have a pretty nice sword with 2 modifiers. I don't really care about this so much. I would just love it to have more health is the problem. We could do hard carbon maybe? Ooh, hard carbon maybe. If I haven't already done it. What do we have here? We have lead, manulin, tough rod, and steel. Sharp and stiff. I don't want to get rid of steel. How do I know what the new health is going to be? 118 to 130? That's not actually that much. Oh. Okay, so lead, manulin, whatever, steel. So we're potentially getting rid of steel as a modifier. Okay, so hard carbon has the exact same property. It's also lightweight. We only have that much. How do you get more ammo? Haste, so sharpness, diamond, extra durability. Reinforced. It would be nice to actually make one of these to see what it does. Probably make a few of them, to be honest. Yeah. If I put this on here, a 20% chance to not use durability. 3 modifiers. We have silk. What else do we need on here? I feel like the best thing to do is just to jam a bunch of them on this one, maybe. Uh, 3 of them. That's probably it. Is that max? Yeah, so that takes everything away. However, I could fortify it to the next level. I think maybe. Okay, so this is the max level, but let's just make it anyway. Okay then, so if I can't use, so beheading, I have to make a beheading thing. Do we have a cleaver? We don't have a cleaver yet? It's so much Tinker's Construct. There. Doing it backwards. Okay. I could see putting it on here just because. Why not? Might as well put it on again, actually. We'll leave one open in case I want to have something extra on there. Right now there's one modifier. Very cool. Put that away. Oh, it's still cooking. So what does it say here? It's a premium blade. We don't have that. Manual enlarged plate and a cobalt tough rod. And carbon TTR. That doesn't make any sense to me. Reading off Google. We'll make one and the other? Why? So tough. We have to do this for the time being. But we could do a tough rod. That's cobalt. And then that's the wrong type. Tough rod. Do you cook down? Okay, nice. Tough rod. Okay, so we're gonna have that and that and that. We have the large plate. Very nice. This is almost done. What else can I do here? It was the bow. It says make a bow supremium. We don't have supremium. Electric bow with whatever string and a supremium plate. If we don't have a supremium plate, we go back to Manualin. It just gives you... I guess that's kind of what we want, eh? Make another one. And then the limb. These are the guards. Where's the limb? We need electrum in here. Okay, so that's not how you spell gold. Here, let's do some gold and silver. Nice. Let's jam that in and then that in. Hopefully nothing else. Let's make this cleaver. Where's the cleaver? We got this piece, we got this piece, and we're going to have that one, and then that one. Durability 2000. Okay, so that's kind of insane. Oh my goodness, that makes a huge difference to the position of it. That is crazy. These are both just tough rods. I don't know why, but... Oh, interesting. The speed bonus. 10%. So there's no real reason to do... That's crazy. Okay. So we're probably... I mean, I built this giant thing to house stuff, and maybe it would stop the mobs from spawning in, so maybe I should at least put a couple fluids in there. Let's do... I actually kind of want more. I want to maybe go backwards if I can. So let's go duct, and then let's go servos. I wish there was self-resetting levers in this one. Okay. So it's slowly filling, that's fine. Kind of. Kind of sort of lined up, not really. Oh, we're also going to need other types of bricks as well. Okay, so let's do seared. Put a torch there. Put a torch there. Oh, very good. How does this look? It shouldn't connect to the side. Okay, it doesn't. That will be fine. Something like that. So how would this... I most likely want to send fluid that way. But we could send it this way. And both levers will be reachable. Cool. So this is hard carbon, which I guess gets its own spot. And all these extra I'm not going to use. Electrum. I think I should just put more iron in here to get rid of that coal. We're actually probably low on iron anyway. Okay. So that's done. Let's get rid of that so we don't accidentally click on that. Okay. So that's the bow limb. We got the plate. I guess the last thing is arrows. I kind of forgot about arrows. String. So none of the string matters. It's just a color thing. Okay, so now this is probably the first time I've ever made a long bow. Kind of a cool color. Nice. And let's get rid of those. Get rid of that. I don't think I need these drums anymore. Maybe I'll keep one here just in case I decide to junk something into it. So we're currently... Okay, so now I just have to make beheading, I guess. So let's take obsidian and pearls. I should probably retire this sword. Attack 18, attack. So the attack is even better. And I should try to level this thing up, basically. Because we're going to have 2 more. And then that's it. Okay, that's fine. We're going to have to start beheading things. Which is fine. Let's get this iron cooking in here as well. Okay, so all the coal's used up. The rest of it is iron. Nice. Now what else can we do here? So we're going to dump the fluids. I guess I could start dumping some of it now. We don't have no more coal, do we? Oh, we do have coal. So once that 2 blocks is processed, we'll send the remaining over there. Why did I stick this here? It belongs here. Good. Arrows. Arrows was the next thing I needed. That's it says a Supremium arrowhead. Where's the arrows? Okay, so we got arrowhead. I'm gonna sneeze here. So this guide I'm referencing is talking about embossing, and I don't exactly know what embossing means. Embossing. Interesting. Apparently you can emboss something with endstone, and then Enderman can't teleport. Prevents Enderman from teleporting around. But you have to emboss it. I do not know what that means. A nega scale. What? Did I not fight one of those guys? A shaft. Can I just make a manual shaft off the bat? I guess I don't have any shafts. That's an axle, it's not a shaft. This? That's a shaft, okay. Okay, now we're cooking. That cobble that I put away, I actually need it. Okay, so we're going to make a shaft, and then we're going to make an arrowhead. And then what's the Fletcher stuff made out of? Iron leaf? The heck is an iron leaf? Steel leaf? Accuracy. Why do we want worse accuracy? Why would a feather have the best accuracy? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I think we are good. Let's do an arrowhead and then an axle. The arrowhead can be, I guess, manual because I got nothing better right now. And then same with the shaft, which I don't know how that'll be. Come to me. Okay. Oh my goodness, we have an axle. Did I make the wrong thing? I did make the wrong thing. So we have a yo-yo. Let's take this yo-yo, do one of those. Will we go through there, I wonder? No. Weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so how do you make a shaft? Wooden. Bonus ammo? So why wouldn't I use reeds? Okay, arrow. That's a bolt. This is an arrow. Okay, so how do we murder stuff? We lock it, does it stay? Hmm. 143. Oh, it's gone. I see. If I wanted to fix this, I probably need... Everything's done cooking. We can send it. I was hoping this stuff would kill them. But it does not. Hmm. Hopefully this is like a little faster, maybe. Hmm. Well, let's go to the hunting dimension. Wait a second, we have to emboss. Does that mean sharpen? What if it does? What if it does mean sharpen? No. Hmm. It says emboss it with end stone, then emboss it with an end stone arrowhead. But we already made an arrowhead. Emboss. What does that mean? Oh, embossment. Wait, what? Okay, so I've never done this before, so this is interesting. Slime crystals. I feel like if I'm doing this, I might as well make a few of them. Like what, 10? We're not going to have more than 10 tools. What? Oh no, okay. Really red of slime? Crazy, I didn't move those thingy-majiggies up. Okay, so let's, oh, goodness. Something like that, I think. Okay. Crystals. Whoops, wrong one. Ooh. We're not going to have very much soul sand. And I never thought to grab any at the nether. Four. I mean, 4 is probably good enough, but I would like... Oh, forgot to do that. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. 10. 10 should be tons. This is where it's nice to have this thing. Gotta move this upstairs. Maybe later tonight. Oh, I remember. I gotta fix something. Maybe not fix it. Fix it's a bad word. Let's, These data models are possibly what killed my power supply. Basic, 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 basic. Zombies, I believe, are iron. And essence. That's fascinating. They're essences too. What if I just did this because we're kind of low on power? Oh, we're missing polymer. So these haven't been doing anything the whole time. Interesting. So until we do polymer, they're not doing a darn thing. Okay. Well, let's see if we lose power now. Oh, they weren't even turned on. Oh no, that means this thing ran out of power just on its own. It's running out of power now. It's like faster than this thing can dish out the power. Is that what's going on? Why does it seem like this thing's not working? No. See, some of these aren't even transferring power. That one's not working. Well, this is a terrible system if this is the case. I don't know the best way to handle that. Hmm. Something suspicious. I don't like this, but it has to be temporary. So XNet's broken. It's not doing its job. Hey, we were trying to emboss stuff. Love it. Okay. So now, let's take this end stone with an arrowhead. Do I just make a second cast? I think I'd rather look at it than that thing. Okay, so let's put that here. So if we just do something like this, we lose half of our ammo basically. We lose half of our attack. Unbreakable, insatiable, alien. Okay, so interesting. But we emboss it with how do you spell gold? So it's an end embossment. It keeps the original. Before I do that, no, let's just do it. Yeah. But what does the stats feel off? If they're changing, time will tell. Okay. Let's get rid of this thing for now, even though I kind of like it. Maybe I'll keep it. Now we've got better armor now. Let's go check out the hunting. Okay, so that's nice. Oh, somebody's mad. Oh, we need zombie heads. No. Where's that Enderman at? So I didn't need to make this platform so big because basically disabling it here. Hey, it's generic B. He dead. Oh, there goes my stuff. Two spiders drop heads. Good. Oh, skeletons. Oh, we're losing health. That's not good. He's fast. They move around so much. I guess I'm coming here to level stuff up, so I might as well just shoot. So there. What are we at here? So we are at not even XP. So we've leveled up the arrows, but not the bow. I wonder if I can use the bow as like a melee weapon. Okay. Let's take the spawn. Push back the spawns a little bit. How much till this thing levels up? Basically right away. Next shot. We run back here. Nice. So we have 4 modifiers on the bow and 5 modifiers on the arrow. Okay, so we could do a ton more damage then. Ooh. What about the cleaver? Maybe it'd be nice to put sharpness on the cleaver. Let's push back a couple of these maybe. Forgot about the crits. Cannot forget about the crits. Wow. Nice. Okay, cool. Cool. Back to the base. So now the question is, how do I repair some of this stuff. Okay, so we kept that just in case, but I can't see actually needing it. Max, sharp, and flame. Okay, so let's go to quartz first. It's got 5 modifiers. Got 2. 3 left. Let's do that. So what are we at here for sharp? 2 out of 16. Okay. Now can you add that to this? That probably only matters so if you're using it as a melee weapon. The bow. Emboss it with hard carbon and give it max redstone. Interesting. The plate should be hard carbon. Fascinating. Okay, so that's going to take a little bit of time. Ooh, 2 modifiers. Cool. Are you done yet? You are done. Okay, so we want to do gold again. And then do some crystals. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So just for example again, our draw speed is pretty good. We're losing the cold-bloodedness of it, which is whatever. Then as soon as we do this, okay. Emboss it with prismarine for a weapon. Lava wood for your pickaxe to auto smelt. You definitely don't want that. So I guess that's... If I wanted to fix this now, it's got to be... I'm assuming it's got to be banulin to fix some of that stuff. Hmm. Interesting. This one's electrum. Okay. If I ran back here, how's the power doing? 80,000. Okay, so I don't love. I guess they're just not needed. But this thing is running. Missing polymer. Oh, cool. So that actually did run. That's actually not really that bad. So that gets me experience. But what can we could hotkey that actually. What can we do with it? Prismarine. Interesting. Well, I gotta make more of this then. Skeleton, a spider, a creeper. It would be nice to get slime. How would I get a slime? We just have to grow it, I guess. A mycelium seed. Interesting. We need to have 6. I almost want to run slime simulator. Not that I need a slime. I guess it'd just be nice to have. Oh, this is mycelium. This is not even the right thing. Dummy. Slime. Really? I came over here for a reason. How is there no slimes? Oh, it's these ones. Okay. Oh, we needed a watering can. Right here. Come on, you can do it. Okay, I've decided I hate the watering can, and my new favorite thing is called bone meal. And I have to kill a few of these things. Nice. Oh, this is perfect for killing slimes because I'm going to get credit for all these little ones. Yes, got the basic tier. Perfect. This worked out better than I could have imagined. Alrighty. Boom. Perfect. Okay, so I don't actually need that in there. What other type of deep witches? Witches would be nice. Can you grow witches? $1 million question. Basically, we need to grow how many witch seeds? Oh my goodness. Gold for... It seems like such a waste of gold, but we have it. He's going to be like the front desk clerk, I guess. No, he's not. Okay, so we wanted to do seed. How do you spell seed? Seed of type witch. We're out of bottles. I'm going to need 6 of these, basically. Okay, cool. Then we're going to need fancy bone meal again. And back to it. Oh, there's still a seed? Kind of crazy. Might as well just use it till it breaks, I guess, eh? It's still there. Oh, I'm done with it. I've given up. Cool. Come to me. This is a little gimmicky, I would say. Skyblock for you. Do we not have models? We haven't been training any of our models because we're stupid. No, I hate that. I hate when that happens. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Got me. 4, 5. Just 1 seed short. Nice. We did it. You know what? I'm going to put wither skeleton seeds. I forgot about these. And then there's a pig. Goodness. Probably should heal first. Want to heal fast, right? Okay, So we need some more bone meal. Oh, we're not going to get a head that we don't have a head. This is tough. This is tough. Perfect. Okay. So now we can make a deep. Boom. Just trying to get the base. So we got the witch model done. Oops, we want that seed. We don't want the witch. Okay, he's done. Egg. Nope. Okay. Is this a wither seed? It's an enderman seed. We actually do not need enderman seed anymore. It's going to be a wither seed that I need. Okay. Probably didn't. The chance to reuse these seeds is kind of like throwing me off here. Hello? Didn't even see me. Okay, so I think that is everything. Got some sulfur from those guys too, which is nice. Actually, at deep, if we wanted to do... You don't get sulfur from those guys. That's too bad. What do you get from these people? All kinds of crazy stuff. Interesting. It honestly makes sense for me to not do, now that I'm seeing this, to not do Twilight until, oh my goodness. Until I see all the options. Okay. So what am I doing here? I have enough of those that I could start doing hellish. And some of these are charged. Let's actually try flux. Oh, we're using all of them. I don't think some of these are needed. Okay, so you and you are not going to have a purpose. Whoops. So how much more polymer do we need here? Polymer. Good, good, good. Polymer. Polymer. Cool. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Okay, so let's put you back in there. Now, are we kind of hunting for a couple blazes, Enderman, and a ghast? A blaze, an Enderman, and a ghast. How do you get this stuff, though? Oh, so you need the ghast. Okay. What about this stuff? Actually, what about these guys? There we go. How do we make more guardians? Oh, the rogue. Oh, I didn't know there was a thing for him. Good team. Oh, that's really fascinating. Huh. I guess you might as well make one of those. Yeah. I might as well grab my shulker as like a kit as like a backup. Where's my gadget? In here accidentally. Then might as well grab some cobblestone. Now, how can I charge stuff? Here. Cool. I think that's it. To the end. The end is over here somewhere. Where is the end? Not the end, the nether. Wait a second, is there no pigmans? What? There's no pigman. Where is this person? Oh, did I better count it as me. Got one. Nice. Okay, it did count as me. This is perfect news. What kind of range does this thing have? Not that kind of range. Got it. I mean, it would kind of be nice just to have like a platform. But then again, to get through it, to leave this place, my cake is on the other side. I gotta get another cake, I think. Do I have water? I could just use water. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe this is all a mistake. Nice. The one shot is pretty sweet. Just sniping them here. Crazy. Oh my goodness, look at all these. Just thought they're just out of reach. That or I'm not hitting them. Did I already unlock these guys? Just got them. Not a very good aimer, am I? Almost out of bullets. Ahead. Where's the thing? This thing. Okay, so the ghast is faulty and the Enderman is faulty. I guess I should maybe go down there. I kind of want the blaze rods. Uh-oh. Oh, almost hit the pig man. Okay, so I guess Endermans don't spawn. Oh. Advanced tier. Interesting. So we shot enough of those guys. Okay, cool. Time to go up. Wait a second. I can just climb up. That's soul sand? I kind of want to just grab a ton of it. And I will. Where's the matok? Nice. I feel like I have a wood tick climbing up my leg right now. It's very unsettling. I better check it. Okay. Boom, out. So let's do this. Boom, boom. This Android stuff. What and why? Oh, there's melee and there's ranged. Interesting. Well, that's disgusting. There's no purpose to it though. Like you can't make armor with it. Android management. I do not know how to interpret that. So Endermans would be nice to get. Maybe I'll whip by the hunting dimension real quick and just pick up a couple. Couple of Endermans. Actually nice having cobble laying everywhere. The hunting dimension. So those guys go like right for you. Let's do this. Let's do max. Max in one direction. No more going. No more going all the directions here. We need some Endermans. I should just grow Endermans. What am I doing? Yeah, what am I doing? Just Endermans are kind of a... Oh, here's one here. And ghasts. We didn't get the ghasts. 4 more. I should just make seeds. I bet I can make gas seeds. What am I doing? Oh, I'm making the wrong one. Wait, there's no more gas. Do they drop tiers? Well, now I have to see, but I don't think this is what I want. Oops. So the problem is that these swords do not have luck on them. Oh, I could do a spawner thing too. Interesting. That just gave me tears. What? Does it count as a ghast? 3. I feel like that counted as a ghast. Okay, so it does. Oh, that is great news. Oh, they... Oh no. I kind of didn't think they shot projectiles, but there you go. I want to get rid of the seed though. To break it. I don't want to. Get rid of it the old-fashioned way. Is it gone? Perfect. Okay, so dirt. this down. I guess I'm just gonna do Endermans because I don't could go to the end. I could go to the end. I think the end is upstairs. Yes. Why does that cake always show up? It's like a glitch. Oh yeah, this thing. Oh, there's totally Enderman here's to get. Just like one-shot KO in them here. That's a crazy bone. Am I being chased by somebody? We're at 25 levels already, that's crazy. Is there any crystals up there? This is probably the main reason why it'd be cool to have this shift click climb thing in... Yeah, nothing. Nothing. What are those? Oh, fall damage. And I forgot about that, oddly enough. Endstone. What? What? Oh, this is just the greatest stuff ever. Where's a small tower, too? I could just, like, vein mine a tower for obsidian. How much room do I have? Not much. If I threw a torch in there, I wonder where it goes to. Nice. Let's climb this thing for a second. Besides, let's grab a couple stacks of this. Is nice to have. Whoa! I wish I pulled back like a hair. I was thinking too when I was looking at my 25 levels, I was like, wow, that's, I should, oh, whoa. All this. Oh, this, oh no. Uh-oh. Maybe you have to come back. I don't know if all that's, I picked up all the stuff. 14 torches. What do we, weapons check. We have that, we have that, we have that. I think we actually got everything, oddly enough. I wanted to go downstairs to see if there's any torches laying around world spawn. No. Interesting, so when you drop items, I don't know where they go. I should have got pearls. I guess I can still get pearls. I want to try to pearl into the next place. We don't need to look at that anymore. Whoop. Okay. Where is this thing, whatever it's called? It's kind of awkward, isn't it? How it's just hanging over the edge. I should have built a staircase to it. Cool. Tons of these things. Should have brought a cake with me too. So that's the only type of ore. Get out of here. I feel like I have to go down. Ooh, what's this? What is this? Is this like a beacon? Oh, that's just showing another one of these things for some reason. I don't know how I feel about that. I was hoping to find a place with shulkers, but we'll just have to grow shulkers. I'm not 100% sure I know the way back. Wait, there it is right there. There's a portal. I think. That'd be a different one. I don't know if it matters. Okay, well, whatever. We are leaving. Okay, so can I get this in here? That? Okay, that is very cool. That just takes us to the exit. Like that. Might as well just grab some of those. The egg? Wait, what was that? Oh, that's just... Okay. That is just a full inventory. So I would like to fix the pickaxes here. So we'll go to our new fancy station, and we will have ingots in here. Fixing. I could probably put a diamond on. What would be the best bang for my buck? Oh, it's cobalt. Okay, so if we have a durability of 16, 2,000. 1,700. Well, just trying to think if it's worth the modifier. Like, what other modifiers can I do? I don't care about speed. Mending moss. I don't think it's fast enough. Places a light source on low light levels. I don't know how I feel about that. Shulking. That's kind of cool. Causes enemies to float if they survive. So durability 990. No. No, we're not doing that. Not yet. Yeah. Might regret it, but oh well. There. This is broken. Oh, this is broken. Shovel. A shovel head. I didn't know I still had shovel heads. Oh, interesting. We don't even have casts. Well, that can be remedied pretty easily with my new and improved setup here. Pop you here, make a cast. That's really cool. We will get cobalt locked and loaded for this cast. Very nice. Run back here, pour cobalt in there. Back here, grab this cast. Boom. And I might as well just throw a couple ingots on the side, maybe, just to get a couple extras. Do something like that. Automate it later, of course, so that's fine. How can we use those? Come back here, grab that, pop this in there. Upgrade, upgrade. All that's left is nothing. It's a complete cobalt tool for some reason. What else is left for cobalt? 12 blocks, eh? I think that's a number. That's just like dumb luck. The math worked out, maybe. Oh, 12 blocks, not 12 ink. I can't do math. Okay, well, I think this is pretty much where I gotta call it now. I should get to some more responsible activities. But before I go, it would be nice to load up in like an Enderman. He's gonna give me overworld. So would that guy. So would that guy. A wither skeleton will give me nether, but a Enderman will give me the end. So actually, all of those are programmed up enough. So heads, which are not super interesting quite yet. Sulfur is interesting. Fascinating. Interesting. Okay, these are not all something I was expecting. Wow. Huh. So the cow, swamp guy's a good guy. What's this guy have? Nothing amazing. Okay, so let's get some point. I'm gonna have to make a pattern for this because at some point I'm gonna want a ton of that. And it's going to be unavailable. So let's do pattern. Boom, boom. Do one of those. Why are there stairs? So our system's not working right now. I wanted to grab some polymer. I could say make me 1,000 and it would do it. Nice. It would actually do it really fast too. That's crazy. Let's go grab this and then check the quest book. Nice. I actually got a lot done today, even though so much of it was tinker smeltery stuff. So fully complete. Make a tool that's unbreakable. So we didn't quite do that. Hot pockets, enter pouch, chest. These are nice to have. I could see doing that soon. Ender chest. I'm blind. Where is it? Actually, seriously. Right here. Okay. Then there's an ender pouch. Very nice. Might as well make the tank. Cauldron. Get the cauldron. Cool. Got the tank. Got the pouch. We got them synced. Is it supposed to be a personal chest? Left. I don't think you have to connect them though. Yeah, pretty sure you. A mech. Where's the crusher? Pop that in there. Muffler, make me one of those. Nice. So the cake is still not done because of some food things. Gotta do the chicken. Gotta do the rest of the seeds. Gotta do those foods. The Ghost. Enderman. Dust tilt on Twilight. Interesting. Twilight Matter. I didn't realize there was Twilight Matter. A wireless charger. That could be actually nice. Wireless. A wireless charger. Really? That gonna like. No. I guess. So gas and Endermans, that's fine. I wanted to see the the matter. $30 experience. 10, 14, 20, 30. Interesting. Kind of like an experience farm of sorts. Okay, so there's a treadmill. This is kind of a funny thing, eh? Just have it sitting right there. Get a pig for it later. RF tools is fine. I wonder what the next thing. Oh, it was Prismarine, which we have unlocked now. There's the config. Grab that. A melter, an ingot former, uncrafter. Okay, so all that's fine. Barrel upgrade, 6456, void, backpack. We don't have plat. Oh yeah, we didn't do any industrial for going. I had a list up here at the start of the day. Tinker smeltery furnace, armors and weapons. So we kind of did that. We didn't do any of the industrial for going. I should get like a sign going here. Oh, interesting. It has the same list. Okay, so industrial for going, plastics, the backpack. I'm not going to need a backpack by the time this is all done. Stickers, furnace, or AE2 somehow. I don't know if that's going to work nice. And then just your mystical egg. And then your deep mob learning. But also improve power gen. Now, what else is important? A2 passive craft. Yes, what a good little list. Let's check. Okay, now I'm going to go. I just got to check the coal. Look at that glorious factory. You're out of juice? Is that what's going on here? No, you're not. Interesting. It's been a minute since this fired. $20 ticks a second times 60 is 1200. So it's a minute. Is a minute actually just going this slow? Oh, what's this? Nothing. Well, 20 ticks might not be long enough. It has to be. Whoa. Oh, this got all the things. It's got all the junk. Okay. Let's dump everything off again and start anew some other time, but I got a couple more seeds. There's a couple things I have to do. Otherwise I will forget. But I get a couple more seeds cooking. Or these beets and carrots. I don't even know if I need these. I'm just gonna grab them. Over here. Yeah, where is this one? Nice. So I do not think I can plant it. What if I can't? Excuse me. Nice. $45. Okay, this is my last thing. This is huge. Beautiful. Somebody spawned over there. They're still spawning inside? Interesting. Oh, mega torch. Mega torch. There, perfect. Okay, let's get that nonsense stopping. Turn that off. Turn that back on. Cool. And that is it.